is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This process video is for two things. It is for the design team of Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. This is one of her new cut files. It actually comes with little hearts that are, it's like this, and it looks to me like a dandelion, which is going to be perfect for the two photos that I am going to use, which is of my daughter and of me while we are down in Tybee Island. The other part of this is going to be, I am going to use my kit from How to Kill a Kit with Style. It is my collection that is from April. It's the April Hip Kit. And I will link down the unboxing of that and what I have of that. And those photos are all of Tybee Island. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually set these off to the side. And we're going to look at how I am going to make this sparkly. I want to leave it white because, but I want to give it some pizzazz first. So I'm going to put this together like this, and then I'm going to then put, like, it's going to look like this. And I'm going to, after this dries and I get through, I'm going to put my little dimensions on these. Not every little heart's not going to get a dimension, but for the most part, all of them are. And then I'm going to line up the template that I pulled off of this and line these so that they're around as well. So while we are watching that, I am going to then put you on fast forward and we're going to get this started. So let's see how this comes together. All right, so what I decided to do is that I took out a couple of different things and made it work for making this dandelion very, very glittery and all of that goodness. So I used my glimmer, it's the Glimmer Mist, I think, no, Glimmer Paste, I think it is. And it's from Nuvo. And the problem is that the stuff that I have, I've used so much of it, and then I kind of went and didn't use it, so it's a very, 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 very pasty, but it got what I needed done. And right after I got done, I put it on my order to scrapbook.com to get some more in, just so I have some, because I do like using it, actually. There are a lot of mixed mediums that I don't like to use, but that is one of them that I really, really do. And what I did was that I pulled out the hip kit, like I had stated in my little preview. We are going to use the hip kit club that I am doing with How to Kill a Kit with Style. So with this one here, I made sure that I used all of that. So make sure that you link everybody, look down below to make sure that you go check out what they are doing, or at least be subscribed to their channel so that you can see their take every month about what they are going to do for how to kill those kits that we have just laying around in our craft room. So now I am taking my Sunset Strip from Shimmer's Paints. It's a Vibes. I'll link that down below. And then I came in with my other Nuvo. I ended up getting this glitter drops. It's silver crystals. I'm pretty sure it was probably a hip kit. I'm almost betting it was a part of a hip kit, because I don't buy these. I use liquid pearls myself, or stickles. But I did have this one, so I like how this one turned out, because I had to do this in like waves, so you can kind of see that I had to stop the camera, turn it back on, stop the camera, turn it back on, because of all of the fun goodness that I am doing. So I am going to glue all of these pieces that I did not put the dimensionals on, and those are going to be glued down so that there is some dimension to this dandelion. And then you'll see me come in and I flatten all of or like completely glue down those hearts. And then you will see the fun that I did with those other part of the dandelion hearts. So here I'm putting these in, and I know pretty closely where they were at, and I placed them kind of in their same spot. I didn't pull out the template, but I had a pretty good idea. So I took out the Nuvo drops again, and I'm pretty much making a big old enamel dot. But it's a heart across these flying part of the flying dandelion as it's coming apart. So dandelions for the military is a symbol for the children. And I thought that it was very fitting with the photos that I have for my daughter and I. Now, while these were done at Tybee Island, like I explained, this was while my husband was deployed. So he, children are very resilient. And while I am definitely going to say I am very open, I've always been very open. Deployments are hard. They're hard on the children, but they're the hardest. They're hard to go through with the parent, because whichever parent is left behind, you have to run the home front. You have to make sure everything is still running while, whichever one is off doing their thing, so that they don't have to focus on anything at home. So we literally are mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, auntie, uncle, and everything else in between. We're the enforcer all the time. Our rules is always the rules that happen, for that. And there is no other rules. It is what it is. It's mom's rules or dad's rules while mom or dad are gone, and then that is it. And so I'm just writing in there about how this was 5 months since Josh was gone, and we, had to endure some stuff already. We had to go through COVID again. Well, at the time, we didn't have COVID, so or I shouldn't say the word, but the pandemic. I ended up, during Christmas, ended up having to be in quarantine, and then I went through the whole school year without it, and then starting of the next school year, that was really bad, getting all those kids back. My class went out, and then she was at Freedom Park doing virtual and all of that stuff, or not virtual, but went back face to face there, and then it was a mess. So we had a big year by ourselves with just KJ and I, because essentially I just had to do everything. Like, there was just no ands buts about it. Like, it was me or it just wasn't getting done. So it's a lot on the parents and all of that. So dandelions in the month of April is the military child of the month, and our mascot is the dandelion, because we were just so resilient and all of that. So the children are a huge part of this, and that's why I thought that this was a perfect dandelion. And no, Virginia didn't make this for me. It just fit for what I was trying to achieve, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. It is such a huge symbol for the military, especially for the children. So anyway, that is what is all about that, and that is why I chose, I can't even speak. When this goes up, I have one more day left, and then school starts and craziness starts and all of that. So my title is Into the Wind, or In the Wind. In the Wind? In the Wind. I just figured it just kind of fit the theme of the theme of it. So make sure that you go check out Virginia over at her shop. It will be linked down below. I will give you the link to this along with her group. She always has fantastic stuff going on. All of us always share our layouts, and we want you to share your layouts too, because I love inspiration just as much as you guys love getting inspiration from us. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. My class is available. It is linked down below. That will start in September. I am wanting to get you ready. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Here are the still shots, and I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.